It was a warm summer night on May 30th, 1999. In the bustling district of Shijingshan, Beijing, 8 young women returned to their modest apartment. Little did they know, their laughter would echo for the last time. By dawn, the quiet neighborhood would wake to horror. The murder of 8 lives and the shattering of peace in one of the city's most heinous crimes. At 4 a.m., a call to the Beijing police reported a gruesome discovery. 7 lifeless bodies lay in a small second-floor apartment, and an 8th outside near a car, drenched in blood. The victims, aged 17 to 24, were employees of a jewelry company. All were brutally attacked with over 100 knife wounds. Their apartment served as both their workspace and dormitory. They were young, ambitious, and full of dreams, which were stolen in a single harrowing night. There were no signs of forced entry. The apartment's doors and windows remained intact, suggesting something even more chilling, a predator who knew his way in. Amid the carnage, detectives noticed 2 key clues: bloody footprints that did not match the victims and traces of a second blood type, indicating the killer was injured during the attack. One victim had managed to escape but was tragically caught and killed outside. Yet amidst the chaos, a single droplet of blood against the flow of the victim's path pointed investigators toward their suspect. This blood belonged to the killer. Investigators interviewed every tenant. Most described hearing cries for help but were too afraid to intervene. However, one man stood out, Zhao Lianying, a 37-year-old factory worker living next door to the victims. Zhao claimed he heard nothing. His odd behavior caught the attention of investigators, and as questions intensified, so did his unease. On June 6th, just a week after the murders, Zhao was arrested. The seemingly quiet neighbor turned out to be hiding a dark secret. Under pressure, Zhao finally confessed. A man consumed by loneliness, envy, and financial woes, he had long watched the young women from his window. Their carefree lives fueled his resentment. That night, while his wife worked the night shift and his son slept, Zhao's bitterness turned into violence. At 3 a.m., he climbed from his balcony to theirs, slipping into their home undetected. One by one, he attacked, leaving no one spared. His spree lasted just 20 minutes, but the scars it left would haunt a city forever. Zhao was convicted of premeditated murder and sentenced to death on June 15, 1999. His execution took place just a month later, on July 21st. Yet the horror of his crimes lingers. The case serves as a grim reminder of the fragility of life and the darkness that can dwell behind closed doors. It is a story of lives stolen too soon and a city forced to confront unspeakable evil. We share these stories not to sensationalize, but to remember the victims and to learn from the past. May their memory inspire vigilance and compassion in us all.